Today we are going to be using a very evil Camerupt. Very truly despicable. Now, you might not think too much of it. It's got Stealth Rock, it's got 2 stab moves, and it has Terra Blast, but I need you to pay close attention to what that move says in the second bullet. As far as spin, now it's absolutely useless this game, but the idea of this Camerupt is to trap Vaporeon for a nice little Swords Dance Bruxish. So we're going to try to get that to go well for us at some point. I don't know how well it goes this game because my opponent has a Sun team. It's basically Mono Fire as well, alongside an Electros, which could be Terra Fire with Flamethrower, so maybe it is Mono Fire. But I look at my Bruxish this game, and I think that it claims a million KOs. So I'm gonna lead Camerupt as they lead Eel. This must just be to set Sun. I'm gonna get my Stealth Rock. I want my Stealth Rock here, because this should help limit some of these Pokemon at least. And here, of course, also, yeah, I had to come back to this to make sure this was still looping. Here, of course, they could just U-turn into Zard. I don't really have a great way to prevent something annoying from coming in, so I'm gonna go for my Fire Spin. I'm gonna just try and get a little bit of chip. Hopefully they don't go Flareon, as they go Zard, and they're also taking a ton of damage as we see Citrus Berry activates. This was Belly Drum. We actually end up just getting to get a lot of damage here, because now I can go for a nice little normal Terra Blast. I don't really need my Camerupt to do a ton this game. It is a Fire Resist. It is literally the Fire Resist on my team, though. So maybe I do actually switch here. I think I go Rotom, because they should go for a ground move. Because, yeah, they go for the Earthquake. And now I just Volt Switch. Or Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is actually probably a little bit better. As they Terra and one-shot me. Wow. I mean, I can't say that I expected that, because I didn't, you know? Like, I don't know why they Terra'd into a Fire type there, when I could have just Volted and then gone Camerupt. I think that was a misplay from them, but it's fine. We at least have dealt with Zard. The main question is just gonna be, can I position my Bruxish in such a way that my opponent does not get a, easy time to win? Also, we now see that this Eel is not... what's it called? It's not, Heat Rock. I'm gonna actually set a Spike here. This Cacturn doesn't do anything useful. And yeah, I thought they'd U-turn instead of setting Sun again, so I was kind of okay with this. I think my positioning is not too bad now. They've already burned a Terra. I think really the question's just gonna be, can my Bruxish do it? I almost feel like I just should always Aqua Jet here with Terra, but what if I need to Terra on one of these, you know? Like, for example there, I don't think I need to Terra to take that kind of mon out, you know? The main question will just be with that Eel, how much do I need to do to it with Brooks? Or how much do I do to it with Brooks? Because if we calc, like, RU Swords Dance, let me put Mystic Water, that's a Dirty Berry, but sure, why not? Like, we're talking Electros, maybe it's Coil, and it's just max HP, no physical defense? Like, Scyfangs actually has a pretty decent shot to take it out from where it's going to be after Rocks. Okay, I thought it was a little lower, so we don't actually have that good of a chance, but you get the idea. It's not too bad. And now I get my Camel in. I would think they just sacrificed the Zard here, but I've been wrong before, as shocking as that may be. But like, even if you go Eel, if I can get some chip, that's not bad. And I think with the mons I have around, I could still avoid the villain obliterating me. GG, he says. Oh. Well, we have avoided losing. Shoutouts Camerupt. My opponent had no clue what to do. But yeah, like I was saying, at this point, because it seems like this was the only Pokemon on the team that was gonna set Sun, the goal was just try and get a little bit more chips so that Bruxish could Psychic Fangs and not need a Swords Dance. And from here, with Hazards, I probably can win. Because Villain, I just need Camel for. I just need Camerupt to stay around for. Now, this guy's got a little bit different of a team. He's got the standard Umbreon Qwilfish defensive core with a Drifblim thrown in for some hazard control. I mean, it could be Stealth Rock on Dunsparce. It could also just be he has no Stealth Rock and has the Kamala for his hazard game. It could also, I mean, again, he has both Drifblim and Kamala, so Kamala could be like a lot of sets. Weirdly, my Cacturn's pretty strong this game. He's got Umbreon, but I mean, the thing is, my character doesn't really care about Umbreon. I'm just gonna sit in front of it. In terms of a lead, though, also, ooh, Ursaring is beautiful this game. Just need to get rid of Coefficient, and that Mon goes Federal. I'm actually gonna lead Cacturn. I think it has a good matchup. So, it had a good matchup against just about everything else. I'm gonna stand, though, in Leaf Storm, because I do not respect this Pokemon. So, had that Leaf Storm hit, this thing was getting, you know, packed up 20 times over. So that's really unfortunate for me that I don't get to Leaf Storm this. Again, I'm gonna just emphasize real quick what we're talking about here. I'm modest as well. Like, we're talking about a very powerful character. This is the Leaf Storm damage. This Mon was gone. So he gets a spike out of it, but we still limit it. So, okay. That's alright. It's annoying, but we'll manage. Because now I think I just go Blim, and I defog whenever. And getting rid of Quillfish is at least decent for Brooks, but as we said at the start, incredible for Ursaring. My Ursaring goes insane now, and I knew this would come out, so I'm gonna go Drift Blim. I am here to tell you I don't respect this as a Pokemon. There's like a fundamental level of disrespect I hold for Go-Goat. You know, like, why would I care about this? God, I am jinxing myself really badly. But, as you can see too, we're faster. Now, I can't Strength Sap this, but I can go for a Will-O-Wisp here. I could also just Hard Switch. Rock Slide. He's probably got, his Grass move is his other move. I'm actually just gonna go Camerupt, as he makes one of the worst plays I've ever seen. In the sense that there's no reason, ever, to set another sub there. That's really bad, because I'm a Drift Blim. I should have, you know, I could have Will-O-Wisped you. But okay. As unfortunately the sub takes nothing. Oh, this one's gonna take a while to get past, isn't it? This mod is gonna take a while to get past. Okay. Okay. So, as we can see, my opponent is a very disrespectful individual. It's fine. I'm gonna go Cacturn, and I'm a Spiky Shield here. I just need to get this from out from behind its sub, right? Oh my god. This Cacturn is one of the worst. Yo! I'm losing my Cacturn because of this! I literally just, all I wanted was a Spiky Shield, and now I lose my entire Cacturn. That's so stupid. My opponent just lucked their way into potentially beating me because of the stupid-ass Go-Goat. Remember what I said? Famous last words? Yeah, this Go-Goat's lucking the shit out of me now. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp, by the way, here. Are they gonna stay in again? Does this guy have... does he understand what moves Drifblim has? No, he does not. So, we do finally get the Will-O-Wisp off. My opponent has been properly punished for making, again, like I was saying, really bad plays. So, there you go. You gotta check that calc, man. You really gotta check that calc and become informed. So, the annoying thing is this is still a Go-Goat behind a substitute. And it's just... annoying. Why are you running Subseed Go-Goat? I'm gonna pause this while we get rid of this Go-Goat. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'll take this as a time to unpause. My opponent switched out, and their Umbreon got sent packing by my Ursaring. So yeah, again, I paused it while we were trying to get rid of the Go-Goat, because I mean, the mod is just sitting around. It's just very annoying. I'm gonna go Drifblim here. There was always the threat there of, getting not spun blocked, getting Shadow Clawed, but I just assumed that I'd be faster for no real good reason. Especially given their Life Orb. I could have very easily been slower. But it looks like they're max HP, max attack. I've mentioned before, again, do not use this button here. This is a terrible thing. Never click it. I promise you, it will never give you good EVs. As my opponent goes to the Drifblim now, and this took... ooh, I'm scared. Camerupt's kind of useless at this point, I think. I just don't know what this one's going for. I'm gonna go Camerupt. Is they Strength Sap? Alright. Maybe they'll have Defog on this. They took Rocks damage, so I don't know what that entails their set to be, but I would guess something with Calm Mind Unburden. Fire Spin I like here, though. And since we know that our Drifblim doesn't really take too much from Kamala, we're in a pretty decent spot. Yo, I'm gonna beat you down! What the hell do you think you are? Who do you think you are, the Dunsparce? Oh my lord, I was right! He stealth rocked the Dunsparce! Wow. I don't actually know if I beat this down, but I don't need Camerupt for much of anything this game anyway. So, I'm just gonna make him waste power points. I think that's pretty fair. Also, look at this man's Go-Goat set. I could not tell you what his last move is. My guess is that he's got, like, maybe Milk Drink last? But it's hard to say. I'll say, I'm just trying to force this thing to roost. Camerupt, I think that is about the most I can get out of it. So if we can burn power points from this and just ensure that it's not a, like, huge problem later on, I'm pretty content. And I will Fire Spin again, because why not? As he reveals Glare, so I think I'm actually just going Rotom here. I don't need my Choice Scarf anymore anyway, and this Mon does not have Shadow Ball, so it cannot touch Rotom. I just think this is an easy trick no matter what. If they go Kamala, that's kind of annoying, but also I know how fast this Mon is, so I know I can outspeed it. And beautiful. We have neutered the threat. So Go-Goat is no longer a threat. And we also know Drifblim's faster, which... It doesn't mean Rotom's faster, but odds are I'm faster, right? The Go-Goat's like maximum speed is 209, maybe 210 speed type, but that'd be like unlikely. So we get the Volt. I'm just gonna go back to Camerupt. You can use Leech Seed all you... I could even Terra if I wanted to and just say no more. But instead I'm gonna double back to my Rotom. Okay, so we're gonna stop switching around because our opponent only wants to use Leech Seed. And I personally would rather not deal with this. You know? I'm gonna Volt Switch into my Bruxish. I'm gonna Swords Dance up, because you are locked into Leech Seed. That is not super effective against Bruxish, despite being a Grass-type move. We're gonna Boost, and I'm gonna start beating him down. Actually, I don't even think I Boost. I think I just Psychic Fangs. Because the Leech Seed recovery will make it, probably, so I don't one-shot anything. Except the Go-Goat, of course. So I think it's just easier to attack what's in front of me. If he goes Kamala, that should... If Go-Goat got KO'd from this range, where it's pretty obviously got no speed as well, Kamala, which is much frailer, will also get tabled. I guess it can be Sucker Punch. Now, I'm going to show you the set once again. If Sucker Punch is the last move... Sucker Punch is the last move, we are going to open a dialogue. That would have been an insane set. Sucker Punch with Rapid Spin as your only stab attack. I don't know if I would have had it in me anymore. Ice Fang is a little stronger, I think. 97.5 is 195. Also, wow, why did this just get so loud in my ear? Horrible. I don't know math anymore. I'm gonna say Ice Fang is stronger. As I go for Terra Ghost, which I personally am okay with. I'm still worried. I don't know what this guy's last move is. T-Wave. Oh. Oh. Why is my Ursaring leftovers? What happened? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on. Ah! Hey. I had the wrong item apparently the whole time. That's insane. Why have I leftovers Ursaring? Oh, and don't worry, now they're gonna get rid of all... What's even the point? Hey guys, Peter Griffin here, to talk to you about the failures of our society. I'm also here to tell y'all, this guy doing this does not give him any chance to win. He's wasting your time, he's wasting my time, he's wasting everyone's time. He can never win. So if I go into my Rotom here, I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. We already know that we beat this Mon. So, pretty content. As he goes back to Drifblim. Get out of my sight. I'm angry. He could actually glare at me if I do that. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. I mean, look, here, the reality of it is this. I go Ursaring every time this mon comes out. Yeah. Yeah, you thought, didn't you? We also know that our Rotom now 1v1s this. Pretty cool. There we go. So, we just had one of the most interesting battles of my Pokemon career right there. That was definitely one of the battles of all time. I don't think I have anything else that I could say about what just happened. My opponent, he came with some Pokemon, and they had some sets for sure. I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna hope that our next game does not go like that one did. I'll be right back. And we are back. Our opponent on a suspect laddering account. You're a little late, friend. We already voted on this one, but you know what? It is what it is. You know, I'm curious. Did you get Rex? I don't think he got Rex, guys. But this, yo, wait. I just noticed. You look at Camerupt this game. It's actually kind of strong. I don't know if we'll actually trap anything because trapping Muck is. I don't know how likely that mod is to come in. I guess if he goes Conda, we could trap that if we land Fire Spin. You know what? I have some hope. Let's see how misguided that is. Also, I wall the ever-loving hell out of that. What's it called? The Magneton. Now, unfortunately for your favorite YouTuber named Lord Rabia, he is led off with the Pokemon that 6-0's my entire existence. I'm gonna take a million for Brave Bird here. Never mind. But that is definitely offensive. I really want to get a burn off on you. Thank you. Is he drain blood? Yo, that man really tried to soul read me. Woo. I'm gonna Fire Spin here. Oh my lord, we're gonna trap the Muck. That's amazing. That's amazing. As yeah, you can get your poison, friend. Look at that, we trapped little Muck. Nice. So getting rid of Muck is good for Rotom. I gotta calc this. I have absolutely no clue if I send this man to the Shadow Realm if I attack him here. I gotta check. Oh, I don't even do nearly enough damage. Okay. Let's go Cacturn. Is that Earthquake crit me? Immediately. Not the best thing, but Cacturn is in now. This Dark Pulse is very free. Yeah, so that crit really sucking right now. But it's fine because we get another Dark Pulse. And we take out Sandaconda. I can always defog away the T-Spike too. And then it will never be a problem. I think that's what I'm going to go do now. Because, yeah, I mean, I could Will-O-Wisp the Braviary. You know, I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. As they U-turn, I thought maybe they'd stayed in Brave Bird once. But they're probably Scarf. Ooh, they might go Lurantis here. Give me a Wisp on that. They go Magneton and I miss. Das ist cringe. I'll Fire Spin here. If they go Metacham, it's still going to do a decent amount of damage overall. There's like a part of me that wants to, wow, they stayed in and raw Terra Blasted. That's still good chip. Is this... That's probably a Violet damage, right? We didn't see Boots? Yeah. Speaking of Violet's a little annoying. I can Shadow Ball, though. As we get a crit. Because forcing Braviary in is still good. I mean, it's choiced. It's gonna take a lot of damage. I think I just need to keep Rotom around, and we can win this. Oh my lord. Just barely two-shot, but because of Aftermath, we take him out. I think go Rotom again. As I go Lurantis, because we can always... Guess we just have to Volt Switch here. As they actually just synth up, but this is a lot of player-off damage now coming your way. Never mind, it's not. I just need to get this Mon weakened. Oh my god, is he really gonna waste my time like this? He might win. My opponent could still very easily win this game. Oh my god, stop! Stop that! I hate this dude is such a loser, man. No, but he actually just soul read me every turn. That's insane. That is insane. Alright, I got outplayed like hell there. That Lurantis sat in front of me. This is why I use Lurantis so much, by the way. That mod's bulk for no reason. Like, let's go look at a Lurantis team real quick. I got one somewhere. I have not used Lurantis at all lately. Damn. Where's Lurantis? Here it is. Like, this is not... These are not high numbers. I want everyone to understand this is not, like, normally considered good bulk. Or, like, great bulk, I'll say. But y'all just saw what happened. It took nothing. He also 100% hacked into my PS account there. No other explanation. Yep. So, with this game, I think I just win. Yeah. No, it is actually so bad I ran into a Quillfish with this Brook set. I'm not beating this Mon down. Unless I can get spikes up and keep them up, which, I mean, I've got a Drift Blim. The odds of that happening are not 0. Sadly, my opponent decided to lead with this. This is not the Mon that I wanted to see on turn 1. I'm also here to tell y'all, this man didn't put any thought into that lead. He said, ooh, me lead Quillfish because no Sandaconda. He's about to tear water here. Okay, he doesn't even tear water. He is just offensive Quillfish. Oh, there's Slash. He's gonna go Kamala. Yeah, the Mon took 19. So we've lost this game. Sees U-turn. Interesting. That's a interesting set. The Sandaconda comes in. I mean, I'm pretty sure I lose this game 110% of the time. He's Assault Mist Electros. I will gladly take my chip damage on you. Yep. Force their opponent to go for a really bad Terra. I'll Shadow Ball. This is a very tough game for me. I'll Wisp once. If he goes Kamala, it's annoying, but it's whatever. Yeah, because you're gonna block this, but okay. Congrats. Something low? Oh yeah, the eel is low. Oh, and he can always U-turn. I forgot. Lamau. I went for Wisp thinking he was gonna hard switch, but no, he's this weird set. I just Dark Pulse flinch you. I literally only win if I can retain my hazards. Wish Tech U-turn spin though, huh? Not a bad set, I just think the Mon is bad, you know? And I get damage on this Mon again, that's really good. He goes Quillfish for no reason. What? What are these plays? What are these plays, man? I'll Wisp here. I'll Wisp here because who cares? Okay. Yeah, so my opponent has decided they are going to consistently just U-turn. I might even just defog soon. This Mon is so annoying though, it beats like my entire team down. Yeah, now Quillfish is gonna come in again. This is very annoying for me. Y'all, I think we've lost. Like, I think this game isn't even close. Like, that's how badly we've lost. Because I can't beat down the, what's-its-face. They go Rotom there, man. Like, come on. Though they still do pay homage to the threat that my, Okay, they sucker without a thought in the world. That's just a weird play. I'm here to tell all y'all that play made no sense. Wisp is very free for me there. I think that's a bad play, but oh well. I don't even know what my out is. Well, how do I win this game, man? I rolled into the worst matchup possible with this team. It's so sad. I mean, I can't break Kamala, you know? This is the one time you'll ever see a Kamala look like a viable Pokemon. I'm here to tell all of you that right now. He's gonna do the same thing he's done every time. I'll sap first, just cause... But yeah, I mean, I can't beat this team. I'm gonna get another game, because this one is kind of just pointless to keep playing. But I'll have it on, still. This guy's team is just 6 threats. That's all there is to it. But I'm leading Camerupt. And I'm setting Stealth Rock. Because my opponent also had no thought process behind this lead. He saw Haunter was on his team, he clicked it as his lead. And I don't mean that in a rude way, but I mean the dude did what I did. He literally clicked Haunter immediately upon entering the battle. Like, there's no thought into that. There's no thought there. I want to go Cacturne here. The question is that the right play? This is gonna Dragon Pulse for sure, right? I'll go Ursaring. Because if you tear Dragon Pulse, I can tear on the next turn. I won't be one-shot. Yeah, why do they do this? Like, stop that. I'm faster, too, because he's... I would have one-shot, but he's the, he's max HP. And now I rest here. As my opponent forgets that I am a Fairy type. As my opponent U-turns there for some unknown reason. Wait, what they U-turn? You already know that I'm, what's it called? Oh, this mod could beat me down here. Never mind, it can't. I've got, I was like, they could beat me down since it's Drum, but... He's not Salic Berry. And also, I had the Bruxish. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of this game. This dude's team was a very hard counter team for me. I don't think we could ever beat that. It's just... There are some matchups that you just have to accept are lost from preview. That was one of them. I had a very bad time trying to get past the Quillfish. That's why I do really like Swords Dance Quill. And he just goes for T-Bolt and does 56. Good lord. That is man's damage right there. And he's quick feet as well. Hey, get a low roll. Thank you. I did get paralyzed there. Can I get a spiky shield off? Please? Pretty please, game? You know what I can do, actually, is just go Camerupt here. So my opponent makes one of the most interesting plays ever and goes for Calm Mind. I'm here to tell y'all that Calm Mind, in all my years of playing Pokemon, I've never seen a turn where I was never convinced by Calm Mind less in my life. I'm gonna go for Trick on this. It may be a little scary because of the Haunter, but I'm more scared of the threat of an Electros sweeping me. Actually, I think I just Wisp instead. What the hell is this set? Lumberry? And he has Flamethrower. He's special with... That is wild. That, I've never seen someone run that. I've seen Lumberry on Coil before, but definitely not on, like, special. This should just be Assault Vest, you know? Oh, so he just tried to discharge on a Camerupt. Which... That doesn't work like that. That's not how the type chart works. I get some beautiful damage on the Haunter here. I'm gonna stay in and just hit it again. He might put me back to sleep, but... Look, I'm just trying to survive this battle at this point. This guy is a demon. As he goes for Destiny Bond. Which does not work. Not for him. And of course, Wait, was this the guy we faced at the very beginning of the live? I feel like I recognize the name now. Huh. That was a very interesting one. Let's go one more. But yeah, I hope that one game against the guy named, was it Urshifu? I hope that made y'all realize why I hate using Driftblim. I don't think it's a good Pokemon. I think it gives up way too much momentum to way too many Pokemon. And as y'all saw in that game, this is a bulkier team, and yeah, Kamala's whole thing is bulkier teams are gonna struggle into it. So, y'all saw. Also, this guy's at 1,000 ELO, but this looks like a normal team. So, good work on you, man. Joining a tier immediately and building a normal team. Or being an ult. Either way, good work. Brux looks pretty decent. We just need to remember Lurantis will wall everything with no questions asked. I mean, Rotom's kind of free from a lead perspective, you know. He's gonna protect here. Naturally, he wants to scout if I'm gonna go for trick or something. But I always just Volt Switch. If he Terra Grounds, then okay. He used Terra turn 1. That's... Sometimes you just gotta take the small victories. Go Cacturn, he wishes. I've got no clue what this Mon wants to do now is the problem. He might be, I mean, I would say you should protect, right? I'm a Cacturn. He goes to Bombardier. That's fine. Wow, I get eviscerated by Bombardier. Wow. This is beautiful. What's my check? You know what my check is? Driftblim. I don't know why he U-turned there instead of just going for, like, Knock. Or Brave Bird. You know what? He probably doesn't have Brave Bird because this looks like it's a Stealth Rocker. And those sets don't really run that. As this guy comes back in, I'm gonna go right back to Cacturn here. I'm gonna set up another Spike. As he is Ice Beam. And of course he gets a freeze immediately. So that's cool. That's really cool. I'm not upset. Not upset one bit. Not upset at all, actually. I've never been happier about seeing a freeze. I'm gonna play her off once. Yeah, get a little bit of chip on that muck up immediately, and then go Camel. Can I get a Fire Spin off on you? Also, he's Black Sludge, so he will never Terra. Which is good to keep in mind. As he goes to Vapo here, and yep, you are mine. The annoying thing is because this is, Ice Beam, I do have to actually care about it a little bit. Also, I was told that I beat this one-on-one. I don't. I mean, I keep it low, but I don't trap this. Taki? Friend? You wanna, you wanna fix what you told me? This is not a mod that I trap. What? It's just faster. Maybe you have to run a ton of speed, but then I don't know if you even beat it like that. I'm gonna Terra Blast again. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't beat me down. So, what was the point? I mean, I take Ice Beam as well because of Solid Rock. And I can still keep it with me. I guess the point right now is just gonna be waste all of his power points. But, like, I have 9 Terra Blasts left. So again, I must ask the question, what was the point? I think I just need to also start using, let's go. I'm a Terra Blast again here. So I did not even weaken this. What was the point? I'm gonna Earth Power once. Just in case. I've seen some people make some wild plays. Well, I could not have predicted this Mon to come in. I don't even know I'm Earth Powering there. It's gonna Synthesis spam and get Special Defense raises. Taki, I'm here to tell you right now, this is not a good set. I hope you watch this video. This is a terrible set. As my opponent decides to go for Leaf Storm there, I will set my rocks. I don't think they... Don't forget, I beat you. Eventually. Maybe. But wow. I've never been more disappointed by a Pokemon set in my life. I mean, you're talking about a generational fumbling of the bag. This Camerupt might be the worst set I've ever seen. And then he dodges. What's the point? I can't beat this because it dodges my spin. I can't beat Vaporeon because it's too bulky. This has to be especially defensive Vapo too, right? I'm gonna go Cacturne and just Death Fodder here. That has to be Spadef! There's no... How much did Terra Blast do? This'll tell us. I did 40. No, that's not specially defensive. That is just an unfortunate case of the... Hey, you don't actually beat the Pokemon you think you beat. So that sucks. I'm gonna rest here. I don't know if this is choiced or not. I have not seen it take Rock's damage because he's never switched into Stealth Rock. So, maybe we'll see what happens, I guess. You know what? I figured out the way to make this team good. Instead of trying to be different and using a Drifblim, you know what you do? Hold on. This wouldn't actually fix any of our problems from this game, but you know what you do? You say, hey, Drifblim, bozo. Goodbye. You're now a Scyther. Why does this not fix any of our problems? Well, you tell me what Pokemon Scyther switches into that we've been struggling with. But you know what? I'd rather have this on my team than this stupid Pokemon. At least the Scyther in that one game against the Quillfish guy, at least Scyther would have been able to U-turn a ton. That's really all I can say. Oh, this is Banded. I get it now. Okay. I get it now. He's Choice Band, not Braviary, Bombardier. He's gonna Haze here. I'm gonna go Bruxish. My opponent has not gone for their own Terra, by the way. That is one of the greediest T-Spikes I've ever seen. Remember I said he wouldn't Terra because he's Black Sludge? So my opponent forgets this item is Black Sludge. He goes for Terra. Generational bag fumbling, let's go! And I can stay and get that greedy sap. I'm a default here because I think he switches. But if he doesn't, then oh well. But yeah, now their Muck is a lot more useless. I could probably beat it with my Brux now, because he's going to be taking that extra damage. I just need to get like one Ice Fang off or something on it. Alright, you know what he's going to do? He's just going to actually never let the Muck feign, because he's got Vapo to switch. Always and give it a wish. This might be the worst. You know what's really funny? My NUPL team, we brought a Camerupt to a recent game of ours, and after that game, one of my team was like, yeah, Camerupt is surely on the banned Pokemon's list now. I mean, this mod is bad. Drifblim might be worse. I like these four on the team, though, and I still like the idea here. It's just truly despicable how useless it's been. Do get a nice little Air Slash off there, and I'll go for a Wisp here. They go Pyroar, then Baba Booey. But they don't. And I will bring back my Camerupt here. At the very least, you know what? We have burned through some Wish Texts from this, as he literally predicts this switch every time. I have an Ursaring at full health. He does not care. He is Ice Beaming instead, which I find to be really funny. I think it's really funny every time he does it. I'm a Fire Spin here. If you go Bombardier, it's at least a little bit of chip. And if you go Sneasel Hisui, it's also a little bit of chip. Unfortunately, now I have to go out to the Drifblim. As he goes for Jab. Why are they all Poison Jab? Run the good move, man. Right, so now this guy's in. I don't know what my check is. Ursaring? No, not Ursaring. You took over half. Oh, and then don't worry, we pulled Sleep Talk. Yay, we dodged one, though. I think this is just specs, so, I don't have a switch in. You know? This guy's gonna beat me down, too, all because my stupid Camerupt can't actually trap Vaporeon. It just spams Wish Protect. It doesn't help, though, that I ran into, Ice Beam. It's actually able to, like, threaten me back, which is kind of just, you know. Alright. But this also should mean that I beat it with my Brux. It's just the Muck's the issue. I mean, y'all might be wondering why I'm even still playing out this battle. I'm here to tell y'all, it's partly out of principle. I feel like making my opponent think through the consequences of their actions. I mean, if I have Rocks up, I beat Muck. The problem is getting Rocks up this game. Especially given that, I don't actually threaten Pyroar with anything on my team. I mean, you're all about to see something truly sad. Look at this Aqua Jet damage. I don't revenge kill you. Also, my Ursaring has brain damage or something and refuses to pull Bulk Up or Play Rough, so I can't ever even do anything versus Pyroar. Which it sucks immensely. It's really unfortunate that I'm getting this kind of luck. Now, I'm getting great Fire Blast dodge luck, but, I mean, I still have to somehow withstand this thing's attacks. He still has 4. He could crit 1. It's not like I'm out of the woods. So, I'ma just hope that something goes well here. In theory, Ursaring could actually, like, win this game, too. I mean, you do have to look at my opponent's team and go, okay, there's no Ursaring check anymore. So, like, that's, you know, that's a good dodge as well. That's, like, a really important dodge. That's 3 in a row, actually. That's really crazy. I believe I stalled this out now. Maybe. There's a shot. I have to bulk up here, though. Like, I have to try and retain some sort of threat. That damage is good, though, because I'm a little closer to jet range. If I get rocks up ever, I think Bruxish wins the game. The question is just, can I ever get up rocks when they have a Lurantis? Now, you might be asking, but you have a Camerupt. Well, we saw how that goes. We saw how that goes. As he goes into Lurantis here, I'm going to just, you know, play a little bit rough with him. And we do outspeed, so now we can get rocks up. As the Sneasel comes in, I will always switch here. Hey, he's Night Slash, guys. It's not good. It's actually okay, though. We got the burn. Y'all think I live one with Camel? Y'all think I live one hit with Camel? It's basically if it's, got no boost right now, right? He's Poison Jab instead. What if I live one? 62 minimum? Yeah, that's a... that's a roll. That's definitely a damage roll. I think we just have to go Rotom and Volt Switch. Maybe they'll switch to Muck. If they switch to Muck here, that's incredible for me. Just to guarantee that he's in range of Bruxish. Like I said, I'm finishing this... At this point, I'm finishing this game out on principle. Oh, so I'll go Camel here. Unfortunate Night Slash crit, but it is what it is. If he goes Pyroar, I think I just have to boost with my guy. I mean, there's not much I can do. Bruxish, in-use Swords Dance. +2. What was the damage Jet did the Muck? 41 min is so bad. If I'm Ice Fang, I do a lot more. Again, I just need to remind myself of this damage, because it is useful. Ice Fang 55.5 to 65.5. Yeah, you know what? You might miss. Ah, never mind. Ice Fang 55 to 65. It's gonna be a roll. I'm a Swords Dance. I unironically think I win if this goes right. If I get this to go well for me. Now the problem, of course, is I get blown back by Flamethrower. It's gonna do 1,000,000. This is all I have. Oh my lord, he went Vaporeon. Hold on. Get greedy. Get greedy. And he went for Surf, he went for the wrong move. I think I did it. Jet does 61 min. He never went... I don't know why he didn't go for, what's it called? Ice Beam. He had to freeze. We did it. Clutched up. Big Bruxish. We call this a big Bruxish moment. He did it. That's over. Like I said, he had to go for Ice Beam and go for a freeze, because now I just outspeed and KO everything. I have all my damage thresholds. I'm here to tell you a +6 Bruxish jet is taking out that muck. As he goes Bombardier, I have the jet. Even if he had Sucker Punch, it does not matter. Out prioritied. Yes! Oh my lord, a hard-fought win like none other before. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Some of these games went pretty poorly, but you know what? We end on a powerful win. Little assisted by some luck, but it is what it is. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Until next time, man. Enjoy your day. Have a great one. I'll catch you then. Peace.